The Magic Show is brought to you by StarCityGames.com, and check this out. On July 6th and 7th, the StarCityGames.com Open Series comes to Worcester, Massachusetts, and this event is going to be huge. We're talking hundreds of players, a standard Open with $10,000 in prizes paid down to 64th place, a Legacy Open with $10,000 in prizes paid down to 64th place, at least 16 players qualifying for any StarCityGames.com Invitational in 2013, live coverage all weekend long courtesy of SCG Live, and as much Magic the Gathering as we can pack into one weekend. So make plans to join us when the StarCityGames.com comes to Worcester, and we'll see you there. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Magic Show. This past weekend, there were some, I don't know what happened last weekend. Magic tournaments, right? Magic tournaments? Yeah, like a 4,500-person tournament that just had the world record for the largest trading card game tournament on Earth. Hell yeah. How's about a mini-masters event on Friday whose attendance beat Grand Prix Charlotte? You know, that other largest Magic event in history by over 200 people. So yes, it was an awesome event. The closest thing we've had to an MTG Woodstock. The equivalent of, if you print it, they will come. Yes, many people simply opened Tarmogoyf and a foil Tarmogoyf and said, you know what, I'm all out of here. I think I'm just going to sit over here in the corner on my big fat stacks. So while Mr. Childress here obviously won the sealed deck lottery, he fessed up on Reddit to note that the second Goyf right there was not his. Anyway, this case was relatively rare, as enough stayed in the event to break the all-time record, showcasing some sweet Modern Masters sealed decks and embracing the sharp dagger that you can go 12-3 in a Grand Prix and go home empty-handed. Ugh. But hey, them's the dangers when you want a one-time event that is basically handing out Wonka bars to all the kids. Did you get a foil Goyf? Did you? This is the first time a Grand Prix has ever had to cap attendance, and by the time it got to the final week before the event, all hell had broken loose, and 4,400 slots were completely gone by Thursday night, with the final 100 snapped up instantly on Friday morning, with lines around the blocks. Damn. This event was so ridiculous, it has its own infographic explaining just how insane it was. Cards used in the event put end to end as a marathon. More players than judges on the planet, card stack almost to the Eiffel Tower. This thing was massive and ridiculous, and God knows when we'll have an event like it again. But you never know, right? Magic is growing by leaps and bounds, and M14 is barreling his way down the pipe. So that M14, it's a sweet one, right? Sure, slivers are just predator people now, but whatever. When you run out of ideas, I guess you just make them people. In the meantime, we've got 3 returning Planeswalkers, that is Liliana of the Dark Realms, Jace Memory Adept, and a Johnny Caller of the Pride. Sweet. But we have 2 new ones in the form of Chandra Pyromaster that we have no idea what is yet, and here's Garruk Caller of Beasts. Oh man, that is 6 mana, 4 loyalty, a +1 featuring the creature Brainstorm that looks at the top 5 and gets a creature out of there, and yes, that does say -3, put Craterhoof Behemoth on the battlefield and tell him that's just how Garruk rolls. No, seriously, I kind of went at first, but the Craterhoof goodness is here to stay. I mean, in Cube, he's dropping Progenitus and Woodfall Primus, and Commander, he's dropping, Jesus, everything in that crazy format. And here we have the biggest Garruk yet doing some awesome things. His -7 basically makes every creature kind of, sort of its own tooth and nail thing, and that sounds awesome. Anyway, my first impression was that this was the worst Garruk. I mean, look at this competition. So many sweet Garruks. This one, he's expensive and he doesn't make guys or protect himself. I mean, sure, you can put something into play immediately, but what if you don't have it? And plus, wanting to find something isn't going to protect him, as 5 loyalty isn't a lot to deal with by the time you or your opponent are at 6 mana. And hey, even if he isn't a constructed all-star, you just know this guy will be a casual superstar. One of the best Commander Planeswalkers I've ever seen. Who doesn't love putting things into play for a discount? But that's not what I want to discuss at this point. You see, Wizards unveiled Garruk Caller of Beasts in a very unique way via MTV's blog, where they showed you the Planeswalker in 2 very unique versions. The one you open in packs, and this weird black-on-black shadow version. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, that's a unique exclusive printing of the card and a very limited edition product coming to the San Diego Comic-Con next month. So we have all of our magical money keywords all in one place. Exclusive, unique, limited edition. And when it comes to Magic cards, that's all you need for it to be worth $1 bajillion. And if you are at the San Diego Comic-Con and you get anywhere close to this thing, you buy it immediately. Let's just give you an example, okay? Jace Bellerin, right? Jace Bellerin. Seen print all sorts of times. Still worth good money. But you know what Jace is worth the best money? His name is Book Jace. A Jace only given away with hardcover copies of Agents of Artifice. And guess how many people bought that book? Yeah, me neither. But I know I traded for that Jace as soon as it came out, and lo and behold, it is now worth $150 friggin' dollars. So let's see. Something that probably has an equal or lower print run, a unique product available exclusively at this one event. Dear God. But hey, I can't fault Wizards. This product is sweet, it's unique, it's something we've never seen before, and it will drive the collectors wild and fanboys like me to discuss the product ad nauseum. The new, unique look is brilliant, and I can't wait to see the rest of them. All I'm saying is that new Chandra good? Like Liliana the Veil good? Because every Chandra so far has been, I don't know, mediocre to terrible. Because if it's really that good, then this box set is going to be bananas. B-A-N-A-S, people. So anyone going to be in San Diego next month and, want to help me out? That'd be great. Sure. We'll be right back to talk about some M14 spoilers. The Magic Show is brought to you by StarCityGames.com, and check this out. On June 28th through 30th, StarCityGames.com brings you GP Miami at the beautiful Miami Beach Convention Center, featuring an exclusive playmat by Liz Nugent given to all competitors, the U.S. debut of artist Greg Staples, and much, much more. Join StarCityGames.com in Miami on June 28th through 30th and find out all the details and more on MagicGP.com. All right, Watsy, show me some awesome. Well, alright, they already did. Last time I noted Young Pyromancer was really good, but I only noted Red Sorcery's an instance. This gives you guys for each sorcery an instant you play, which is so friggin' good I'm almost ready to call it legacy worthy. Yes, really, think about it. Brainstorm make a guy, Daze that make a guy, Force of Will make a guy, Swords to Plowshares that make a guy. This mini Talrand is not playing around, and I think could be surprisingly terrific. Fingers crossed. Next up is a Johnny's Chosen. Now this card by itself isn't all that impressive, but man, that ability is really sweet and it stacks up really fast. I get free tutus just for playing enchantments. Now where is my Spreading Seas when I need it? Getting to put any aura you play on the token instead of the Chosen means you're not setting yourself up for a 2-for-1 like most aura plays, giving this a pretty sweet leg up. Awesome. Speaking of awesome, here's the opposite. Celestial Flare. Jeez. This means no condemn, doesn't it? I'd rather have wing shards, people. Seriously. One that does have the potential to be awesome is Grim Return. While Undying creatures have this built in, they won't be with us forever, and board sweepers will be. Cast Supreme Verdict? Why, I'd be happy to get whatever you gave up on your side, on my side of the battlefield, or resurrect my scary monster that you just dealt with. And is that Doomblade? That's Doomblade! Welcome back, buddy. I do love me a murder, but Doomblade is just good, efficient removal like Mama used to make. You know, when your mom made removal. I got nothing here. Speaking of weird things, you seen in large, I can't house pump spell? Yes, Mr. Giant Kitty, you get whatever you like. But lastly, it is awesome that Mutavault is coming back. That card was unreal in Lorwyn Standard, and it will be awesome in the Sliver decks. So that is another Magic Show, everybody. I know, it's the doldrums of summer, but don't be sad. We got another complete set review coming up for M14 with Brad Nelson, who has to hit me in the face with pies or something. And as usual, I'm all about the next big thing. Theros or bust, baby. Until next time, Magic players, this is Evan Irwin, tapping the cards so you don't have to.
Always like the fatties.